Okay, so this is a fundamental topic because it's important in all parts of your life. As Theodore Roosevelt said, the most important single ingredient in the formula for success is knowing how to get along with people. People is your family, your friends, and your coworkers. Knowing how to build connections with them is so important because these connections can last a lifetime, and they can act as a network of support for you when you need it. So, to help us out, I created the acronym SCALE. What is SCALE? It's smiling, complimenting, asking, listening, and empathizing. Simple. So, smiling. Would you rather interact with someone who smiles or with someone with a frown on their face? When you smile, feel-good chemicals such as serotonin and dopamine are released, making you feel better, which can help uplift the mood of anyone, since smiling is pretty contagious. Alright, now this leads us into complimenting. A study done by Duke University showed that people are more likely to criticize wrongdoings than they are to recognize good deeds. So you want to work against that. You want to give people compliments. When you give someone a compliment, you feel good. And they do too, because it appeals to their greatest needs. Their need to feel loved and their need to feel important. Alright, now our A in SCALE is ask. There's a reason that how are you is a customary greeting because if you say it with feeling, it shows the person that you care. When you're having a conversation with your friend, do you ask them about their family, their job, their classes? Do they ask you about your activities? How would you feel if they did? Probably really good. I don't mean asking about every single little thing, like how is your grandfather's best friend's sister's guppy fish, but just the little things, like how is your brother's birthday or how is your family vacation? Often we become so busy in school and work and all these things that we forget about these things, but just taking some time out of your day to bring it up during a conversation or text them can mean a lot to them. And when you ask, you want to listen. Listening, again, shows that you value the person. When you're listening, you want to practice active listening. And active listening is basically when you're listening, you want to ask open-ended questions, you want to repeat key points back to them, and you want to be patient. Often it's really difficult to listen, especially when you have something to say and you want to get it out there, but listening to them will make them want to listen to you, opening up a stronger communication. If you buy a product and you're not happy with it, you go back to the store, right? You go back to their customer service department and you tell them about the problems you've been having with the product, and they'll listen to you most of the time. And they'll ask open-ended questions like, what's the problem, what's wrong, and then they'll offer you alternative solutions. And you'll walk away feeling satisfied because you got what you wanted, they listened to you. Empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and relate what someone else is going through. It's the ability to walk in their shoes. It's the ability to feel with them. My friend was telling me about her grades and how they were really upsetting and how they were making her feel frustrated. And while I specifically haven't had that specific scenario happen to me, I have felt frustration. I have felt that same sort of helplessness. And it can be found in other activities, such as my piano recital when I messed up. Just knowing this feeling helps me empathize with her and support her or help her out. Building connections doesn't have to be complicated, you can make it so much easier on yourself. This week, I challenge you to use scale in one of your interactions. Remember to smile, compliment, ask, listen, and empathize. Thank you.